Well, hello and welcome to the Pownal Sports Centre. We're live here at game number 1 in the Prince Edward Island Championship Series for U15 AAA. We're at the home of the Eastern Express, who are hosting our Mid-Isle Matrix, of course. And both teams are coming off of sweeps in round 1. And we have the national anthem about to play. Starting for our Mid-Isle Matrix, we have Sam Morash between the pipes. We've got, it looks like James and Phillips on defense. And up front, we've got Howitt, Toombs, and McDonald. And that will start the game for our Mid-Isle Matrix. On for our Eastern Express. Bear with me as I re-familiarize myself with all the folks. It looks like we've got McDonald and Pierce on defense, with Arsenault and Doyle, and I believe that is perhaps Hartman over there, number 14. No, it's Dunn. And good physical play already right off the top. Up the boards. Phillips leaves with, he's got a broken stick. Redirected to the corner by James. James poking it. Moving up the boards. And that's turned back by Dunn. And around the net as Pierce pinches in. Howitt's there. Pierce gets it, but Toombs picks it up. Toombs now getting it out, passing it to Trivers. Trivers got that knocked away in the neutral zone. Now Toombs with a nice pass up to Gardner. Gardner now pushing against Pierce as Pierce rushes it back for Eastern Express into the Matrix end. Back around the net, Corbett. He flips it over to Gardner. Gardner trying to push it up, and he is stopped by McKenzie. And back around behind the Matrix net as Pierce forward brings it in. Hartman now back behind the Matrix net and into the corner. Surrett out there as he battles against Morrison. And now Trivers knocks it off Morrison's stick. And to Surrett, who flips it down through the neutral zone, racing back as McKenzie chased by Gardner. Reverse to Dunn. Or is that Rundle? Rundle, who is hit by Fraser, but it's back around, and here's McKenzie. McKenzie to Hartman. Hartman to Morrison off his stick, and Cody gets in the neutral zone, but Rundle is back. Moving it across to number 11, who would be, well, they move it to the line. Now, that was Bowring. And now McEwen out there with Cody and Bullpit as Cody rubs out Hartman on the boards. And it's back in. There's a too many men penalty for Eastern Express. Here with 18:06 left in the first period. So within the first 2 minutes of the play, Mid-Isle Matrix on our first power play. McDonald, Toombs, and Howitt out there with Bullpit and James on defense. James to Bullpit. Bullpit fanned on that one. And it's pounded down the ice by McDonald. Morash out to play it as Toombs comes back around. Toombs skating it out. Toombs now moving it to James. James pushing it in. And McDonald now off his skate, leaving it for Bullpit. Bullpit battling. And stepping in now is Toombs. And Arsenault does a good job freezing that on the board for the whistle. McDonald was in to help as well. So a minute 23 left in this penalty. 29 left in the period. One back to Bullpit. Bullpit now. He's pushed out by Kelly. Kelly flips it off the boards to Toombs. Toombs across to James. Back to Toombs. Toombs as Kelly Dwyer forechecks, but it goes over to Howitt, to James, and looks like McDonald was just offside on that play. Coming out now, power play number 2, Corbett and Trivers with Cody, McEwen, and Gardner. And it looks like we've got Dwyer and Kelly, McKenzie and Rundle on the penalty kill. Stepping in as McEwen, and that was into the bench of the Eastern Express. Bear me while I'm having technical difficulties with my tripod. There we go. McEwen at the draw. One back to Trivers. Trivers working it back to Corbett. Corbett fanned on that one, but Cody picks it up and fires it into the Eastern zone. Hustling in is McEwen against McKenzie. He moves it over to Gardner, gets it to Trivers. Trivers now skating in and fires it in right on net. And McPherson rejects that to the corner. Now Corbett puts it in deep. Cody's there to McEwen. McEwen back to Corbett, over to Trivers. Trivers now in front to Cody. He put that over to Gardner, and I think it was McKenzie interrupted that pass. Now Morass behind the net. Coming behind is Corbett. Corbett now trying to work that out. Having a little trouble, but gets it to McEwen across the ice. As Squires steps up against McEwen. Bowering around the boards. Trivers is there to keep it in. Trivers putting it... Oh, lost that and kept in by McEwen. Now coming down is Doyle. Being watched by James. Doyle stick handling it into the corner and around behind. But Squires stepped in, penalty over. Hunter working it back, now to Bowering. And somehow that one, wasn't a hard shot, but it found the back of the net. I would say that Morass didn't see that one at all. And I believe it was Bowering that scored that goal. We'll see if they announce that. And that puts the Express up 1-0 here with 15:44 left in the first period. Now we've got the Fraser, Surrett, Hickox lines out. James working at Surrett. Interrupted by Dunn. Now McDonald across the ice. Phillips getting the puck back. Phillips behind the net to James. James to Surrett. He just has to tip it out. It's down the ice. Icing will be called against our Mid-Isle Matrix. So at 15:19 left in the first, the Express take a 1-goal lead on a goal. I believe it was Bowering that scored that goal. Now we've got Toombs, McDonald, and Howard out there with Corbett and Pigeon fired in. That one didn't make it through off a shin pad. In deep, back line. Howitt gets a hold of the puck. Howitt now with the pass, looking for McDonald off his stick and into the zone. Now Rundle coming back for the Express, working it around, reversing it to McKenzie. McKenzie outlet to Hartman, being watched by Pigeon, but Hartman coming down the right side. Hartman, watched by Pigeon, pass in front, and that goes through. Nobody could touch that. Kept in by McKenzie. Now Hartman being checked behind the net by Toombs, and now Corbett back behind the net now as Toombs and Pigeon work with it. Pigeon gets it over to Howitt. Howitt trying to flip it up. Toombs reaches back and puts it down the ice right on net, and McPherson will freeze the puck for a face-off. to his left. 14:29 left in the period. Coming out now, Bullpit, Cody, and McEwen with Henry and Trivers on defense. At the line now is Doyle versus Bullpit. Cody getting the puck behind the express net. Cody into Henry, who snuck into the slot. Couldn't get the shot off, but that was a good opportunity. Now McCormick coming down the ice. Flips it through Trivers, but he played the body. Now Cody back over to Henry. That was intercepted by Kelly, but it's pushed up from Trivers to McEwen. Trivers coming in with a move through the legs, but Doyle's there to steal the puck back. McEwen keeping that one in, and it goes off of Cody in the slot. Back to McEwen, and a shot right on net. Saved by McPherson. 13:53 left in this first period. So, our Matrix generating a couple of chances there. Good to see. We've got Hickox, Gardner, and Fraser out now with James and Phillips on defense. Here's Hickox trying to backhand that puck in front. Doyle picks it up and skating out of his own end. Checked by Fraser, who gets it to Gardner. Good back checking by Fraser. Now Gardner pushed off the puck by Doyle. Doyle coming around. He reverses it into McDonald. McDonald behind his own net. Working it out to Squires. Squires moving it back behind his own net. Chased by Gardner. Gardner to McDonald, and a long pass up here to Hunter. And Hunter tried to find English, but that was intercepted by James. James now working it up to Hickox. Couldn't quite catch that one. Back behind the Matrix net. Just past Phillips. Phillips to James. James back to Phillips. Phillips to Hickox. And back in. Phillips tries to get it from Hunter, but Hunter moves it back to Pierce. Blocked by Fraser. And Phillips up the boards. Back to Pierce again. That one's wider than that. And worked back by English to McDonald, and in now Dwyer battling with James. Dwyer coming out with the puck. Dwyer reversing it back in behind. And Fraser interrupting that cycle. Gets it to the line. And now McDonald keeps it in. No, he didn't. That will be offside. 12:28. Coming out now are Corbett and Henry with McDonald, Howitt, and Toombs up front. Arsenault flipping that one in deep. Now Corbett back, but Dunn is hustling in. Corbett working it to Howitt, interrupted by Doyle though. Now Henry flips it out to the line, and that will come out as McKenzie couldn't keep that one in. Now worked up by Howitt. He was looking for Corbett. Now Toombs picks it up. Toombs inside the express zone, and a one-timer by Howitt right on net. That's handled by McPherson with the glove save. 11:58 left in this period. Not quite halfway through yet. Bullpit, Cody, and Surratt out now with Henry and Corbett on defense. Into the slot as Bullpit keeps that one in. Off the boards as Doyle passes it out. He was looking for Dunn. And now McKenzie puts it deep. And Corbett's back for it. Corbett, but McKenzie puts it back in the corner. And a long pass by Surratt finding Cody. Cody fires that one right on the net. Oh, and McPherson caught that one in a crease of between his pad and his pants. And that was close, I think, to sneaking through. 11:30 now left in this game. Cody, Bullpit, and Surratt staying. Trivers doing up his chin strap. He and Pizzo on defense. Bullpit now getting it to Surratt. Surratt. Hartman intercepted that pass meant for Trivers. Now Trivers being chased by Hartman behind his own net. Trivers carrying it now. Trivers up the boards looking for Surratt. He found him. And a nice pass to Cody. Now to Bullpit. Bullpit got it caught in the skates, though, coming in over the line. Now Pierce, number 15, over to Squires. Now Hartman kept in by Pigeon. And it's kicked out though. Surrett picks it up in the neutral zone, looking for Trivers. Trivers now making a move. And he is stopped by Bowering. Got in front of him. Around and out of the zone, and James fires that back in. And now, I believe that's Squires moving it around. Long pass up here to McCormick. Oh, and McCormick poked away by Morash. Now Doyle puts that one over the net. And thankfully for us, McCormick couldn't quite get a handle on that pass. Otherwise, he was wide open. Now here's Fraser to Gardner in the neutral zone. Pushed back here by McDonald to Pierce. And that's over to number 6, Kelly. Now Trivers battling in against McCormick. Worked around to Kelly again. He's bumped off the puck by Hickox. Now off the glass by James. Knocked down by McCormick into the slot looking for Doyle. And Gardner comes up with the puck. Gardner getting over the red line and firing it in deep. Now Fraser battling in there against McDonald. Doyle coming in to help. Doyle carrying it out of his own zone and pushed to the side by James. James now, oh that's Pierce, pardon me. Pierce coming in, not Doyle. Pierce circling in the matrix and intercepted by James. James finding Howitt. Howitt to McDonald. McDonald, he's battling now against the other McDonald. The battle of the McDonalds inside the Eastern Express blue line. Now Pierce with a long pass up to Morrison, who gets it to English. Sorry, that was Hunter who got it to English. And now Dwyer back behind the matrix net. Toombs looking for somewhere to go with it. And now Phillips gets it out to McDonald at the line. McDonald trying to find Howard off his skate. And that puck was just overskated by Toombs. Oh, and McDonald with a good job there, intercepting the pass, coming out front, directing it at the net, but not getting a full shot off. So, 1-0 for Express over our matrix here at 8:44 left in the first. Coming out now, the Bullpit, Cody, and McEwen line with Henry and Corbett on defense. Through the line, Corbett steps in and keeps that puck. No, didn't keep it in. That's offside as it's worked across by the Express D to D. And now Arsenault for the Express. His pocket's picked by McEwen. And McEwen now forechecking against Rundle. Rundle tries to find Arsenault, and Cody checks him in the slot, but McKenzie picks it up for Eastern. Eastern across now, McKenzie to Rundle. Now Rundle back to McKenzie, being chased by McEwen, and back to Rundle. Rundle now finding Doyle. Doyle coming through the neutral zone, and being watched by Henry, forcing the shot, and Sam Morash with a big glove save as Doyle was going for that top corner. Coming out now for our matrix are Fraser, Surrett, and Gardner. On defense, Pigeon and Trivers. Bowering now, working it to Dunn and across. Pigeon picks up the puck. He's battling with Doyle. And the puck is still loose. Trivers trying to push it, but it's moved through. And back to the line with Bowering. And I think that came outside, so we're going to have a face-off here. That was offside. Pigeon, Trivers, Gardner, Fraser, and Surrett out there for our matrix. And goes to Trivers and then to Pigeon, and now Surrett moves it to Gardner. Gardner decides to get that deep in the Express zone. A bounce off the boards forces McPherson to play it out of his net. And then it's put in by Surrett to Fraser, and Gardner couldn't quite get a handle on that puck in front. Now Pigeon moves it to Surrett. Surrett with a quick pass up to Gardner, and Gardner with a move, he's through, puts that one through the crease, just missing the far post. Now Pigeon into Fraser. He was trying to put it in front, just fanned on that. Now back around flip past Surratt and through the line as Trivers backs up. Hartman comes out. Hartman trying to push that one in front, and Trivers got a stick on it and it's up into the netting. Coming out now for our Matrix, Phillips and James on defense. Howitt, McDonald, and Toombs up front. 6:56 left in this first period. And it goes into the corner as Toombs battled Kelly at the faceoff. But McCormick keeps it in and tries to fire it into Kelly in the corner, but Phillips is there. Kelly falling, and Doyle picking up the puck, battling against Toombs. Doyle losing it as Toombs got a hold of his stick, and then James got it to McDonald, who gets it deep into the express end. And good play by McDonald to come up with the puck. He centered it, and Howan almost got it as McPherson stopped it. Now, McDonald and Doyle and Howitt and the Matrix McDonald were battling, but they didn't know where the puck went. Phillips over to McDonald. Good outlet pass, and a great rink-wide pass to Toombs. Toombs fires that one over the net. And McDonald will be there to keep it in. Back to Toombs in the slot. Toombs along the boards looking for McDonald. McDonald gets it. Poked through, but Howitt is there. Howitt now working it to Toombs. Toombs firing, that one's blocked by Kelly. And Howitt now battling with Kelly, and they will shove. Now Trivers against Dwyer, and Toombs getting the puck back. But exploding through it is Kelly. He fires that one high and wide. And now Rundle bumped by Trivers. And Toombs trying to come up with the puck, leaving it for Trivers. Trivers now skating it out. Trivers with no one to pass to. He's got four guys on him. He's going in deep. And that's bumped by McPherson. Trivers did get a stick on it. But now Eastern is forced to dump that down for an icing. 5:13 left in this first period, and I forgot to start the timer, so my apologies. Now updated. Bullpit, Cody and McEwen up front. Henry and Corbett on defense. Pushed back by Doyle as he battled with Bullpit. Now Cody and Bullpit doing a good job forechecking. Back behind the net as McKenzie has it. Pass up the center, tipped by Doyle, picked up by Henry. Henry circling into the neutral zone. Just getting it knocked off his stick as Arsenault passes it to Dunn. Watched by Corbett, backhand by Dunn. And Morash with the save. Here with 4:51 left in this first period. Bullpit versus Doyle. Won by Doyle, back to Bowering, who just came on the ice. And in fact, the puck was dropped and both defense changing were still on the ice. Now Cody tries to backhand that one out. And getting it back is Doyle out in front to Arsenault. Good job by Corbett to move it forward, and now Bullpit getting it out. Bowering turns in the neutral zone, finding Doyle in the center of the ice. And Corbett checks him and pushes the puck back out. Now Arsenault getting it deep. Coming in is Corbett around the boards looking for Cody. He found him. Cody off the boards trying to find Bullpit. Squires had it, but Bullpit gets it up to McEwen with a great effort. And McEwen was stopped by Bowering as he tried to shoot that on net, but now McEwen battling and Bullpit in there forechecking. Now Morrison coming down the right side. Chips it in past Henry, but James is there to put it back to Henry. Henry with a long pass up to Hickox. Hickox with a pass just missing Surratt as they come into the zone. And McDonald moves it around as Hickox forechecks, but that's up to Hartman now. Hartman chipping it in past James into the corner now. And Phillips was in there working hard against Pierce and forced him to let up, and the puck comes out and it's into the Matrix bench. And I've just about caught up here. It's 3:28 left in this first period. Toombs, McDonald, Howitt work back to Phillips, and now James up the boards. And this is a fast game with lots of quick passes. I must say it's challenging to call. Now up the boards is Toombs and James battle. Sorry, that would be McDonald and James battle. Comes out now, Toombs with it, working it to Phillips. Phillips chips it to Howitt, who redirects it into the zone. Defense, Pierce gets it. And he's going to make a rush through the neutral zone now. Being watched by James and knocked away by Phillips. Now James with it. Trying to find McDonald. That was intercepted by Kelly. Now James coming in against Kelly. He's moving into the corner. Morrison coming in. And Phillips tight on the boards. Forced the puck back, but a shot on net by Pierce and a save by Howitt and by Moras and another save by Moras. And now it's out of the zone as our matrix clear, and Rundle now has it back for Eastern. Moving it to Pierce. And Kelly got a piece of that, but James picks it up. He decides to flip it down off of Rundle's glove, and now McKenzie's going to try and carry it. McKenzie coming into the end, fires that one, and James made sure he redirected that one high and into the mesh. So, fast hockey, challenging on the play-by-play here, but hopefully you can see what's going on. Now at the draw, we've got Bullpit. Oh, and McCormick with a quick shot. Now Doyle, Moras with 2 saves in a row. It's cleared out by Cody. Now here comes McEwen with a break, and he fires that one. And he was being pressured, and McPherson covers up quickly there. 1:50 left in the period. Matrix doing a good job there. Cody, Bullpit, and McEwen. Trivers and Corbett on defense right now. Here's McKenzie pushing it around the boards. And McDonald moved off the puck by Cody. And Cody kicks it now as McEwen coming out. But now Doyle found a handle on it. Flipped down. And Corbett is back. And he backhands it out as just past McCormick. Now McDonald firing it in deep and coming back is Corbett. That will be an icing against the Eastern Express. 1:20 left in this first period. And out on the ice, Howitt, Toombs, and McDonald, James and Phillips. Pushed into the corner by Phillips against Doyle. The work around to Carson Pierce, who moves it way up high, almost finding McCormick. He just barely stayed onside. James now to Toombs, intercepted by Carson Pierce, and a glove save by Sam Moras. Forcing another face-off, this time in the matrix zone. This line staying. Howitt, McDonald, Toombs, with James and Phillips on defense. And it was Dwyer versus Phillips. The puck picked up by our Phillips, who did a great job with a nice sauce backhand up to McDonald, but it was turned around and fired out of play. Toombs, McDonald, and Howitt staying with Phillips and James. Push forward or back to Carson Pierce, and a long pass by McDonald. No one could reach. Means an icing call against the Eastern Express. And the puck will come back to the, I believe it will go to the right of McPherson. On the ice now are Bullpit, Cody, and Gardner, with James and Phillips still on defense. Pierce now trying to backhand it out. Nobody could get it. Fired in, long shot by James. Stopped by McPherson and played as it goes from McDonald to Pierce, and Phillips kicks that one down, but it's offside. Long pass by McDonald. Arsenault redirects that. Here's James. James putting it up the boards, but Doyle's there to get it. Moved in. Doyle in the corner, moving it to McDonald along the line. Across to Pierce. Another glove save by Morath with 11 seconds left. 11.5 seconds to be exact. Coming out now are Henry and Corbett with Toombs, McDonald, and Howard up front. What's the cross in front? McKenzie in the corner, behind the net. Pierce fires that one wide, and time runs out. And after one period, the score, Eastern Express 1, Midtown Matrix 0. And the one goal coming on kind of an odd off-speed shot that I think Morath didn't see, and it kind of looped in to the upper part of the net on his blocker side. So it's a close game and chances in both directions here after one period. Zamboni coming on the ice, and we'll see you for the second period in about 10 minutes.